Hi guys, welcome to Angel Chat. Thank you for joining in. I appreciate it. I hope you are all well. Let's go ahead and jump on today's topic, kind of important topic as to how we can keep our energy clear, how we can protect ourselves from any negativity, spiritually, people, situation, and I will provide a little bit important information as well as certain simple techniques. So the first concept is to how to clear our energy. It has to do with keeping in mind to lead life, whether it is our action, our thoughts, our activity that resemble a higher frequency vibration. So we need to keep our vibrational energy in a high frequency. So there is certain things that are obviously common sense. For example, music would lift our energy, nature would lift our energy, interacting with people that are uplifting, not negative, would lift up energy, disciplining the ego, which is that energy that resides within the body that kind of prone us to go into negative modes for many levels, obviously. That would be obviously hopeful because the more drama, the more fights, the more negativity, the more you allow your ego to take over instead of discipline it or understanding it, naturally that will also consider that you are lowering the vibrational energy or frequency as opposed to lift it up. Naturally, meditation would help. No one want to hear about the phrase meditation, but you cannot really progress in your spiritual life if you do not meditate or if you do not enter into some sort of isolation kind of by yourself. There's plenty of technique. Choose any technique that will help you again to quiet the racing mind, to quiet your thought, even if you start with 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, to kind of again lift up the vibrational energy of your frequency. Super important. There are other things that you can also do to essentially stimulate or speed up the chi within the body. The more stimulated the chi, which is the obviously the energy that sustains the form, which refer to the mind and body, the more stimulated the chi within the body is, the more the chi is kind of like assisting the body to help itself, to protect itself, to heal itself, to generate the, make the body more stronger. So stimulated chi is very, very important, super important spiritual advice. And again, you can apply all what we refer to about lift up your energy frequency like nature. Nature is amazing, amazing, guys. Of course, nature doesn't mean you have to drive 3 hours or go climb some mountain. If you have a patio, if you have a garden, the ocean, I mean, a park would do that. So anything that has to do with outside the house, the chi within all of nature, within tree, within flowers, kind of project into us and balance us. There is also the energy of Gaia, our Mother Earth, that help kind of balance us, which is exactly why we feel better in nature, which our energy get lifted up. So when we go to nature and music, again, be careful who you associate with. Be mindful as to your progress. Are you still easy to react, or are you still angry? I mean, kind of assess yourself daily and work on it. The more stimulated chi would be within the body. Naturally, cardio would help. Weights would be good too, of course, but when we move the body, we move the chi, and when we move the chi, we raise up our frequency of energy. We, on planet Earth, we call it endorphin, which it is, But in the spiritual realm or the spiritual study, the more we move the chi, the more we stimulate the chi, the more the body activates its own ability to help itself, the better we feel. So again, is it an hour and a half running? No, not necessarily. Is it 2 minutes? No, not enough. So find kind of the balance, which have obviously importance by itself to have everything balance. Acupuncture also something that can speed up the chi or stimulate the chi within the physical body. Of course, be careful who you go to. You need to be picky in regard to any practitioner, certainly an acupuncturist. But acupuncture, energy healing would help to do that. So all those obvious simple things that you can do every day by living what I often refer to in my work as creating a spiritual lifestyle of mind, of body, of your soul, meaning aligning with your soul. Of course, knowledge of spirituality would lift up your energy because it will awaken your memory of who we are, not the body. We have a soul, we're part of God, we're immortal, we have that amazing source within the body, which it is the soul, sometimes called higher self. So naturally, a spiritual knowledge, daily spiritual knowledge, half hour, an hour, would lift up our energy, would wake our spiritual amnesia that we get at the time of birth, meaning forget all that, as opposed to maybe watching politics 24/7. Doesn't matter what you believe, not believe, it is, after all, heavy. So you have to shy away from that and kind of go towards more actions that support your spiritual progression, that support your spiritual maturity, that lift your energy up. Once we do that, once we have a plan, spirit are big, big on plan. They always bring a plan to people in reading, do this and this and this and this, because we kind of like comfortable species, and even when we're starting a diet or spiritual plan, we tend to not to keep it. So what spirit guides often bring up is have a plan, kind of divide your day. Wake up at 7, I'll meditate a little bit. Maybe I can spare 40 minutes, 45 minutes about spiritual study. And then kind of check in with yourself throughout the day, how you doing with all your activities, external activity, who you associate with and what you do or do not do, meaning positive as opposed to negative action, as well as equally important internally. How do you feel? Do you align with your soul? Do you practice the spiritual concept? Knowledge enough? It's not enough. Knowledge by itself is not enough, obviously. So once you do all that and you have a plan and you create a spiritual lifestyle, you will fall down. So get up and fall down and get up. This is just the nature of spiritual growth. It's a hard work and it's require great amount of dedication. But like everything else, spiritual effort have a wonderful consequences to it. We get wonderful reward. Otherwise, no one would do that, obviously. So keep on it. Create that spiritual lifestyle. Lift up your vibrational energy. And what would that create in regard to what referred to as the auric field? The auric field that usually I'm able to see in people, it's kind of like, I don't know how many inches, but kind of like almost wrap around the physical body and kind of protect the physical body. And sometimes in reading, I would get information from the auric field. If the auric field is bright, it should be bright and lovely color, kind of like the sun. If it's tainted, if there's things in it, sometimes there's significant trauma that I can see in auric field. So auric field, very, very important to keep clear, to keep bright, to keep fresh. I just kind of use a word that mesh with what it is that I get when I tune into that. So when you do all that, when you have your spiritual lifestyle, for the most part, again, there is up and down in life because it is part of the progression. So once you create that, once you do that, you would clear that energy field. You would lift the vibrational frequency of your energy. You would have more knowledge, spiritual knowledge, because that's should it be included within your play daily. If you don't do things daily, we are a procrastinate kind of a species. Tomorrow, I'm going to start my diet next Monday. I'm going to do what, spiritual video tell me to do next week. You can't do that. So you have to be persistent. You have to really follow up on it. If you fall, you can take a break a little bit, but the more you do it, the easier it will for you. It will be like a lifestyle, really, part of your life. So once you do that, then the reward is just you have a harmony between your mind and body. You feel more uplifting, you feel joyful, depends on how high you go higher. You feel blissful, frankly. There is a lot of time that if you keep it up, the feeling is blissful, which is a wonderful feeling, completely different than what we refer to as happiness. It's internal kind of joy or peace. So your body will be stronger. You will find yourself feeling good, more energy, real energy, not fake energy, as opposed to if the energy is very low and sluggish, if your chi doesn't stimulate, you simply feel tired. So again, this is all common sense, or as often Spirit use the phrase sluggish, where you sleep 8 hours and you don't understand why you barely function. So that has to do with your energy being low, being heavy energy. So watch your life. Be mindful of your life, be mindful of your association, of your action, of your thoughts. Have a war against it to lift up your energy, lift up yourself. Be patient. Patient is not our strong suit, but we have to because it takes a long time, because it is a material dimension, it's a harsh dimension. We have the complex body, so it does take time, but it's quite magical how with the right lifestyle, with persistence, with belief, have faith that it will work, and patient, then we really can lift ourselves up energetically. Of course, that does not guarantee no challenges. That does not happen on planet Earth. We grow through challenges. We grow through tests. No punishment by God. Test. It's just the way it is to kind of assess where we are. So this is just part of the laws of incarnating into this planet. But certainly life would be better and healthier and joyful. So I hope that helped a little bit, guys. Thank you again for listening. And until next time, take good care. Bye.